Welcome back to Pat's Kitchen. I'm Chef Pat, and today we're going to be making protein slash fitness slash weight loss recipes.
Buongiorno.
These are ones that came up on my For You page on TikTok. I don't know what would qualify as viral, but they look bussin', so we're gonna make them. Let's go. First one we're gonna be making is a giant protein ice cream sandwich.
This Oreo ice cream sandwich has 260 calories and 45 grams of protein. Look at the size of this thing. This thing is as big as my head. I kept saying, alright, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna put it away. Then it was so good that I keep coming back for another bite. I ended up crushing it. Let me show you how to make it. As always, here are the macros and ingredients, and this is for the cake part. Take a screenshot because we're...
The background music is in-frickin-sane, but I can't blame him because it is, I think, like the #1 sound on TikTok, so try to ignore that.
We're gonna go through it pretty fast. Half a scoop of protein powder, teaspoon of monk fruit, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a tablespoon of cacao powder, quarter cup of almond milk. Mix it, then put a quarter cup of Greek yogurt and put them into 2 separate bowls. Then we're going to put some black dye on it. You don't have to. This is just to replicate the color of Oreos. Then put it in the oven at 325 for 12 to 13 minutes, and last 6 minutes we're going to bake it at 360. When it comes out, it's going to look like that. Do a finger test to see if it's cooked through. Once you confirm that it's cooked through, let's make the ice cream. Here are the ingredients. Take a screenshot. Macros and volumes crazy. Half a cup of almond milk, full scoop of vanilla protein powder, teaspoon of monk fruit, 3 grams of xanthan gum, and about 6 grams of Oreo pudding mix, 140 grams of ice. Then blend it up. You're going to see the increase in volume as it mixes up, because that's because of xanthan gum and the jello mix. Pour that into the first cake, then put the cake on top of it. Let it freeze for like 2 hours or so. Be patient. Good things come to those who wait. I got work tomorrow and this is midnight, so I just wanted to check to see if it was frozen or not. And I just wanted to take a couple bites, then I ended up eating the whole thing. Now it's like 3 in the morning. I'm just laying on the bed. Now I'm so full I can't even go to sleep. But yeah, go make it. Tag me, stitch it, do it.
Okay, you heard him. Let's make it. Okay, so right off the bat, I think we're off to a bit of a rough start. I realized I don't have 2 baking products that are the same size that I can like make those 2 things in. So we got these 2 things. I don't think it matters that much. I think it's silly. Give these a good old rinse. And let's get started. In a mixing bowl, half a scoop protein powder. I'm using Gorilla Mind cookies and cream, kind of like Oreo. I don't really like the measurement value of half a scoop because most scoops for most protein powders are not exactly the same size, and the serving size is not exactly the same size. So, not liking that. That's okay though, we're just gonna move along. Next are monk fruit, which I'm going to transfer into this stevia container because I buy in bulk and I like to reuse containers. So, it is monk fruit though. 1 teaspoon. Next, our baking powder. Does this expire? Oh! It expired in 2015. Half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a tablespoon of cacao powder, quarter cup of unsweetened almond milk. I'm using vanilla. Then we mix it. Non-fat Greek yogurt, quarter cup. It's looking extra creamy and combined. Then we transfer that into our cooking bowls. Mine look a lot bigger than his, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what kind of paper he was using, but I'm gonna use this nonstick spray. I can already tell that's not gonna work out very well. This one's gonna be okay. This one's gonna be no bueno. Okay, into the oven at 325 for 12 to 13 minutes. That's what that looks like. Actually, not as bad as I thought it was gonna turn out. Next part for our mega ice cream sandwich, the ice cream. So, almond milk, half cup. 1 scoop of protein powder. He used vanilla, I'm gonna use the Oreo one again. 1 scoop. 6 grams of Jell-O mix. I'm not sure if he used the sugar-free. I'm using sugar-free though. Hopefully that's okay. Monk fruit, 1 teaspoon. And this next ingredient I've had before, it's xanthan gum. A lot of people use this in the protein ice cream recipes. It's a thickening agent and it like thicks it up. It also fricks up your stomach. I've had this before. Absolutely rampage in the belly. No bueno. Sometimes some of the ingredients I'm like, I already know. I'm saving on calories, I'm getting more protein, but my tummy is going to ache. You win some, you lose some. Either way, hopefully this is delicious. 3 grams. Blend. Wait, I feel like I'm missing. I forgot the ice!
Bruh.
Oh my God. What? 140. Oh my gosh. It like jelloed immediately. Immediately! Ah! Next, combine. Look at that. That is thick. What? I can already tell that texture is going to mutilate my bowels. Tastes good though. Tastes like Cool Whip. You know what? I take back what I just said. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the tummy pain. I think it's worth the bloating. That is scrumptious. Okay, this is clearly not the way this was supposed to go. So this is what that is looking like at the moment, and we're gonna freeze it for a couple hours. I'm looking forward to this a lot. Bum, ba, da, bum. It is the next day. I only wanted to freeze this for about 2 hours, but it's been frozen overnight. It ended up like this. I messed up on the top cookie part, and it's kind of just like an ice cream cake. It's really not bad, but this one just never hits. I would eat it just recognizing that, you know, it is not gonna be the same as ice cream, but I like it like this in the bowl. Give it a try. Good job, chef. Next, let's make something savory. Let's make this protein chicken pasta.
At 64 grams of protein and only 560 calories, this creamy Tuscan chicken pasta is a delicious and easy meal prep idea you can make to have healthy meals for the whole week. Let me show you how to make it. We're going to combine 1.5 cups of cottage cheese, half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, half a cup of fat-free milk, a tablespoon of tomato paste, 2 garlic cloves, garlic salt, and blend everything together until completely smooth. Next, we'll season 24 ounces of chicken breast with Italian seasoning, garlic salt, and smoked paprika until fully coated and air fried 375 for 15 minutes. We're going to add protein pasta to a bowl along with our sauce, cooked spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and mix it all together until fully coated. And finally, we'll top our pasta with chicken, red pepper flakes, and parsley. Now follow for more weight loss recipes because...
Okay. Cottage cheese, 1.5 cups. Next, we're supposed to add half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I noticed after watching the video for a second time that that is indeed not grated Parmesan cheese and is shredded Parmesan cheese, but I got grated, so hopefully that doesn't make a big difference since we're blending it anyway. I don't know. We will find out, I guess. Half a cup. Lactose intolerance, beware. 2 garlic cloves. I thought they were supposed to be smaller than this. Why are you so big? Whatever. half a cup of fat-free milk. I have Fairlife. I don't know what kind of milk he used, so maybe this is adding some protein. Ew, the milk is green. That's insane. Fat-free milk is really an interesting product. That is super weird. Tomato paste. 1 tablespoon. Next is garlic salt. He didn't specify how much, so I guess it's just to taste. And since I don't know, because this is my first time making this, I'm just eyeballing it. It looks good. Oop. Blend till smooth. Dang, that's thick. Next, we'll prepare our chicken. Again, these ones, he just kind of said season, which seems a little subjective. I'm gonna do my best. Smoked paprika. Why is it only coming out of like one hole? Okay. Next, we air fry it. My air fryer looks a little different than his, so I'm a little nervous, but let's see what happens. 15 minutes. Okay, I just checked on the chicken as it had been 15 minutes. It was not cooked through. So I'm gonna put it in again for like another 15 minutes. I don't think it's gonna take that long. But in the meantime, let's combine everything else. Here, we got our piping hot skitty noodles. They're not sketty, but you know. Add in our cooked spinach. I'm guessing you can add as much or as little of that as you want. I just chose a random amount, so that's how much that is. And I looked really hard for the sun-dried tomatoes. I don't know where they hide those things, because I know those are a little bit on the pricier side and a little bit more, you know, fancy. I feel like fancy people eat sun-dried tomatoes. Well, they're gatekeeping them for me because I could not find them anywhere. So, no sun-dried tomatoes, bit of an L, but I guess we save on some fat for the macros, I don't know. Add the sauce. Ooh, it's so thick. That's a lot more sauce than noodle equivalent. This is quite scrumptious. Okay, let's recheck our chicken. Ooh, get a little crispy. Yum! This is what it turned out to look like. This is super duper good. It's obviously just the sauce that's carrying, but the sauce makes the man. So this, I would make again. I love it. Good job, chef. Okay, this next one I am the most excited for because I love cookie dough and I love cottage cheese, and this just sounds... I'm really excited, so let's watch the recipe. Okay, that looked pretty easy. Blend and combine and mix. So let's go. The serving size is kind of big though, so I'm just gonna half it. There's a fly in here. Oh! Half a pound of cottage cheese, that's 8 ounces. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1/8 cup maple syrup. I'm using sugar-free maple syrup. Also, I'm eyeballing this, so that looks right. Blend the wet ingredients. Now in a bowl, I'm using the Gorilla Mind cookies and cream, the highlight protein of the day. Almond flour, 1 cup. I'm gonna just mix them up a little bit. Ooh, it's so wet. Very interesting. I think I like my cookie dough to be a little bit thicker than this, but this is the texture it turned out. And then the next step is to add chocolate chips. Finished product. I'm let down. This is the one I was looking forward to the most. and that I thought would be my favorite. It's definitely not, but I still think it's a great recipe, so. Okay, final recipe. I'm pretty stoked for this one because I've made something kind of similar in the last What I Eat in a Day video with the yogurt and the strawberries and the chocolate shell. So I know that this is easy and I know that it's probably gonna taste really good, so let's watch the recipe.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Okay, let's prep the first part. This person didn't show any measurements, so I looked online, found it online also, so I'm gonna use the online place's measurements. Online, it does call for frozen blueberries, but I thought hers were fresh, so I have fresh ones, and then we're just gonna freeze them. Also online called for maple syrup, and I used her honey, but I will be measuring and doing the correct chia seeds. Then I think you just kind of mash them. It's not working super, not like I expected. I'm going to mash them like this. This is how, oh! This is how that turned out. The flavor's like super whatever, but got those, gonna freeze them for a couple hours.
The next day.
Now to make our chocolate shell for our blueberry bites. I have this chocolate. The people didn't say which kind of chocolate to use, but it just makes sense that this is the right kind of chocolate. So, let's go. Chocolate. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it, but it has like the measurements on each square and a little old lady holding more chocolate. Chocolate matrix. Chocolate interstellar.
Bruh.
Wow, okay. Ooh. I don't know if you have to do this with this kind of chocolate, but I'm gonna do it because I know you have to do it with other chocolate. Coconut oil. Add a little bit. Then we melt it. Ow! Our frozen blueberry bites that were frozen overnight. I don't think you have to do it that long. Oop, but I did.
Nice.
Thick chocolate, first thing in the morning. Optimal breakfast of champions. These actually turned out pretty dang good. Let's try it. Yeah, this is good. I wasn't a huge fan when I just tried the blueberry chia seed honey mixture on its own, but frozen and dipped in a bunch of chocolate, I feel like anything is gonna be amazing. So this was a delicious recipe, and I'm sure if you're making it like this, it's healthier than something you're gonna buy that who knows how they made it. You didn't watch them make that, who knows? So, good job, chef. Okay, and that's all the recipes that I have prepared for us. So, lessons learned. Sometimes taking the effort to make food is worth it, and it's actually really good. So, that was fun. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want me to try some other popular online recipes. Also, let me know if you guys would eat any of these things, if you have eaten them, and what you think. Besides that, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a silly comment below. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate it and love hearing from you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Adios.